नमस्ते सभी को, आज स्वागत किया है मेरे चैनल में। और दोस्तों, आज आप लोगों के साथ डिस्कस करेंगे निफ्टी प्रिडिक्शन फॉर मंडे। मार्केट सेट फॉर गैप अप ओपनिंग ऑन February 23 आफ्टर US tariff cut to 10%. Give Nifty surged 320 points after US Supreme Court invalidated Trump's tariff. Indian equities may open gap up on Monday, but volatility expected amid new US tariff and FNO expiry. Nifty prediction for Monday. Nifty prediction for Monday, February 23, after the US Supreme Court invalidated tariffs imposed by President Donald Trump. Indian market reacted positively with the Give Nifty future surging to 320 points or 25,886, signaling a significant gap up opening for domestic equities on February 23. Or following the SC ruling that stacks down both reciprocal and tariff under IEEPA and Trump signed an executive order imposing the first 10% global tariff on imports from all countries effectively February 24, 2026 under Section 122 of the Trade Act 1974. और आप लोगों ने देखा, जो बात कर रहे हैं जो निफ्टी प्रिडिक्शन फॉर मंडे के लिए, और मार्केट सेट फॉर गैप अप ओपनिंग ऑन February 23 आफ्टर जो यूएस टैरिफ कर दिया ट्रम्प ने और कट टू 10%, और गिव निफ्टी सर्ज 320 पॉइंट्स आफ्टर यूएस सुप्रीम कोर्ट इनवैलिडेटेड ट्रम्प्स टैरिफ. Or Indian equities may open gap up on Monday, but volatility expected and new US tariff and FNO expiry. Nifty prediction for Monday, February 23, after the US President Court invalidated tariffs imposed by President Donald Trump's. Indian market reacted positively with the Give Nifty feature and surging 320 points to 25,886, signaling a significant gap up opening for domestic equities on February 23. Following the SC ruling stuck and downward reciprocal tariffs under IEEPA, Trump signed on the executive order imposing a fresh 10% global tariff or country effective the February 24 and 2026 under Section 122 of the Trade Act of 1974. Or sensex Nifty prediction for Monday, February 23. Will US Supreme Court Trump tariff ruling trigger a rally key level for next week trade? The bid moves was clearly reflected on Wall Street, where the S&P 500 jumps 0.69% to 6,909.51. The Dow Jones gained 0.47% to 49,625.97. Domestic benchmark indices sensex and Nifty are likely to open higher on Monday following a rally on Wall Street, a major reset in global trade dynamics. Nifty feature on the NSE International Exchange surged 320 points or 1.25% to trade at 25,886, strongly hinting at a gap up opening on Monday. Or stock market outlook 19/5/2026. Sensex Nifty likely to trade with upwarded PSU and metal stock in focus. And Indian equity market are expected to trade with an upwarded base on Thursday, February 19, after witnessing a third consecutive session of gain in the previous trading. The Nifty rose 0.4% on Wednesday, led by strength in PSU and metal stock, while broader market opportunity 0.5% each. Stock market outlook today, 19 February 2026. Sensex Nifty prediction today. Market participants are optimistic that this recovery trend will continue, supported by institutional flow, sector-specific reliance, and global cues. और आप लोगों ने देखा जो मार्केट का जो हाल जो 23 फेब का वो जो will US Supreme Court Trump's tariff rallying the Tiger rally. That's the amid the mood of clarify reflected on the Wall Street, where the S&P 500 jumps on 0.69% and 6,951 Dow Jones gain 0.47% to 49,625.97. And domestic benchmark indices Sensex and Nifty are likely to open higher on Monday following a rally on Wall Street, a major EDS in global trade dynamics. Or Nifty feature on the NSE International Exchange surged 320 points or 1.25% to trade 25,886, strongly hitting at a gap up opening on Monday. और दोस्तों आज आप लोगों के साथ डिस्कस कर रहा है जो निफ्टी 50 के बारे में, और निफ्टी 50 जो 25 मंडे का जो क्या हाल होगा इस बारे में आप लोगों के साथ डिस्कस कर रहे हैं। अभी आप लोगों ने देखा जो यूएस प्रेसिडेंट जो डोनाल्ड ट्रंप ने टैरिफ अपोज कर दिया, और आप लोगों ने देखा और क्या हाल होगा मार्केट का, इसलिए आप लोगों के साथ डिस्कस कर रहे हैं। और मंडे के लिए और सेंसेक्स निफ्टी प्रेडिक्शन मंडे, और जो क्लियरली रिफ्लेक्टेड वेल स्टेट वेयर द S&P 500 जम्प्स 0.69% आप लोगों ने देख पा रहा है, और 6,909.51, और जो डॉजन्स है डॉजन्स गेन कर रहा है 0.47% to 49,625.97। और आप लोगों ने देखा जो डोमेस्टिक बेंचमार्क indices and Sensex and Nifty are likely to open higher on Monday, and following a rally on Wall Street and a major reset in global trade and dynamics, Nifty feature on the NSE International Exchange surged 320 points or 1.25% to trade of 25,886, and the strongly hitting at a gap up opening on Monday.